Nearly all broadband plans sold in the UK now come with a 24-month contract. 24 months, 24 months, 24 months, 24 months, and 24 months. But if you know where to look, you can find broadband plans with a 12-month contract. And in this video, we've revealed 5 of the best 12-month broadband deals in the UK right now. But before we begin, thanks to 3 for sponsoring this video. Their 5G hub router offers a simple, cheap, flexible way of getting online for a very reasonable monthly cost. Even though it's so cheap, it offers download speeds of 300 to 500 megabits from our testing and is very easy to set up with no engineer visit necessary. The default contract is 24 months, but there's also a 1-month deal, which isn't too much more expensive and still has no upfront fee, which is rare to see on a 30-day broadband deal. Not to mention, you can use the 5G hub anywhere, at any address with 3, 4G or 5G service, meaning if you get the 24-month contract and you move house or something like that, you can easily pick up the router and take it with you to use at your new address. So click the link in the description to the 3 home broadband coverage checker to see if you can get their 4G or 5G broadband service at your address. EE Broadband's default contract is 24 months long, but they've recently added the ability to get a 12-month deal instead. You can see here on their website, once you put in your postcode and then scroll down, you can click 12 months here to view their 12-month deals. The best thing about EE Broadband is the speeds they offer. You can get speeds of up to 1.6 gigabits per second at most EE Broadband addresses, making them one of the fastest broadband providers in the UK. The monthly costs on this fastest plan are a bit high, especially on the 12-month contract, but they also have a range of much cheaper deals if you're on a budget. Another good thing about EE is, no matter which plan you buy, you get a really good quality Wi-Fi router. These 4 plans here all come with EE's Smart Hub Plus router, which comes with Wi-Fi 6, and we've found performs really well compared to the older generation of BT and PlusNet routers that they send new customers. And if you buy EE Broadband's most expensive plan, you get their Smart Hub Pro router, which comes with Wi-Fi 7, as well as a Wi-Fi signal booster, ensuring you get perfect Wi-Fi signal, even if you have a large house, or a lot of obstacles that often cause Wi-Fi issues, like brick internal walls, and that sort of thing. When you join EE Broadband, you get access to special discounts on EE mobile plans, such as cheaper unlimited data SIMs, and any existing SIMs you have that you're paying more than £10 a month for. With EE Mobile, they'll upgrade to unlimited usage. Not to mention, EE's customer support team is UK based and generally performs pretty well from our experience. They're easy to get in touch with and are normally pretty helpful if you ever have any issues with your Wi-Fi or speeds. The only downside to EE is they're not the cheapest provider on the market if you want a 12-month deal. But if you want a broadband deal with a really good router, they might be worth paying more for. So make sure to click the link in the description to the EE Broadband website to see what deals they're offering on 12-month contracts when you're watching this video. Many people don't know this, but BT also offers 12-month broadband deals. The thing is, you won't find them on BT's regular broadband deals page, or basically anywhere else on the BT website. You have to come to this hidden page, which we've linked to in the description. Compared to EE, the router that BT ships you is a bit basic. It only comes with Wi-Fi 5 instead of Wi-Fi 6 or Wi-Fi 7, meaning its signal and speeds aren't as good as EE Broadband's routers. But in most small to medium-sized households, the BT Smart Hub 2 still performs well. The other difference between BT and EE's 12-month contracts is the speeds on offer. You can only get up to 900 megabits with BT, but if you want to save money, they have a £34, 35 to 36 megabit deal, which isn't available on the EE website. Their cheapest, slowest plan starts at a download speed of 150 megabits per second. However, in saying that though, unless you just want to save as much money as possible, EE Broadband is better value than BT when you compare their tariffs with similar download speeds. For example, 900 megabits is £55 a month with a £42 upfront fee on BT, but it's just £53 a month on EE with a much lower £12 upfront cost. And it's a similar story across most of these other contracts. Depending on which one you want, EE is normally cheaper, even though they offer better Wi-Fi routers than BT does at the moment. Not to mention, EE Broadband has a much better range of extras to include, such as this Wi-Fi signal booster you get on their fastest plans, as well as broadband and TV deals, which BT doesn't offer anymore. If you go to broadband and TV on BT, they just redirect you to the EE website. You can't buy broadband and TV with BT anymore. Unlike BT and EE, Hyperoptic has their own independent broadband network, completely separate from any other provider. It's sort of similar to how Virgin Media works, except Hyperoptic focuses on major cities. They're not available at as many addresses as Virgin Media, but if you live in an urban or suburban area, you might be able to get Hyperoptic broadband. They offer the choice of a 24-month, 12-month, or monthly rolling contract, which is great to see, because most other providers don't offer 1-month broadband deals at the moment. The 12-month plans do come with a decent upfront cost, but the monthly costs are pretty reasonable, especially given the speeds you're receiving. Unlike BT or EE, Hyperoptic offers symmetrical download and uploads, meaning your upload speeds match your download speeds. Uploading large files will be a lot faster with Hyperoptic compared to most other providers. Their customer service is good, and when the contract ends, the price rise isn't too high. Although, ideally, you should recontract or switch provider when the contract ends to avoid facing this price increase. Although they are a bit of a different broadband provider, we definitely recommend Hyperoptic if you can get their service at your address, because comparing their prices to BT and EE, their prices are normally at least £5 to £10 a month lower. So make sure to click the link in the description to the Hyperoptic website and put in your postcode up here to see if you can get their service at your address. Rebel Internet is a really new broadband provider. They're so new that you probably haven't heard of them before. They use the OpenReach network, just like BT and EE, but because they're a smaller provider, they can take care of individual customers a lot more closely, exemplified by the fact that they offer 24/7 customer service. With BT, for example, their live chat is open Monday to Sunday 7 AM to 10:30 PM, and their phone lines are only open 8 AM to 9 PM or 8 AM to 8 PM on weekends and bank holidays, meaning if your internet goes down outside of these hours, there's not much you can do other than hope that they'll fix it. BT's customer service is good, as we mentioned before, but Rebel tries to go a bit beyond that to provide more personalized service. As a result, their prices aren't the lowest on the market, and they don't have a huge range of different plans to choose from, but they offer fast download speeds, and the monthly cost doesn't change whether you want a 12-month or 24-month contract. You can also choose a monthly rolling contract if you don't mind paying £100 up front. There's also Wi-Fi signal boosters and home phone add-ons you can choose to include, which is good to see from a small broadband provider like Rebel. But apart from that, they're very focused on just delivering broadband service. There's no cable TV add-ons, for example. If you like the look of this provider and you want better customer service than you might get from a major ISP, click the link in the description to the Rebel Internet website and put in your postcode to see what deals they're offering on a 24-month contract when you're watching this. So to summarize, 5G broadband offers the best value for money as long as you don't mind either getting a 1-month contract or a 24-month contract with a router you can move around between different addresses on a really flexible basis, like you can use it on holiday inside the UK if you want to. As long as you're somewhere, you can get at least 4G signal from 3. But if you want fibre broadband, EE is the best choice if you want the best possible Wi-Fi router. Rebel is the best choice if you want the best possible customer service, although BT is also worth looking at from that point of view. And Hyperoptic is your best choice if you can get their service at your address and you want really good value for money with ultra-fast, symmetrical download and upload speeds. No matter which of these providers you want to look at, make sure to click their links in the description to come to their coverage checkers and see what deals they're offering on 12-month broadband when you're watching this. And if you have any questions about buying broadband on a 12-month contract, leave a comment below and we'll reply as soon as we can.